Friends, Reserve Bank of India has recently changed its regulation related to online usage of credit card, and because of that we have faced payment problem for our online services. All organizations have modified their procedure, the way we need to pay online for various online services, and Google Workspace is not exception to that. In this video, I will show you the same. So if you have already subscribed to Google Workspace, then this video will not be useful to you. But if you want to subscribe Google Workspace, then this video will be very helpful to you, because in this video, I will not only show you how in 2022 Google Workspace are subscribed online, but also I will tell you how you can avail 10% discount for entire 1 year. If you don't know about Google Workspace, then watch the demo video by clicking on the link provided in the description. So let's get started. Hey, hello and welcome to Ambition Success. My name is SK Imran and you are watching chapter Ways to Online, where we believe if there is will, then there is ways to online. First, what you have to do is find the description of the video and then find the form. Get your promotion code related. Then click on that link and you will be redirected to this form. You have to fill this form and then click on submit. Once submitted, we will send you an email. Like you can see, one email I have received. So what you have to do, you have to just click on reply saying confirmed, and then we will send you another email with discount code and setup link like this, where you have all the information. So this is the setup link, this is the code, and also our suggestion that we recommend using credit card to set up payment method, as only few banks debit card are accepted by Google Workspace. If you want to subscribe using debit card, we recommend first watch this video, and then if you need more assistance, then you can contact us by replying to this email. So what you have to do, you have to click here and then you will be redirected to this Google's Workspace setup page. Here you have to select the same plan which you had requested at the time of filling the form for discount code. Otherwise, our discount code will not work at the time of setup. Then I have to put the name of my business. Then select how many employees you have. Then click next. Then write your first name. After that, your second name or last name. Then the email ID where all email related to setup will be sent. Make sure you have ID and password of this alternate email ID. Click on next. Now, does your business have a domain? If you have a domain, then yes, I have one that I can use. If you don't have, then no, I need one. As I already have a domain, I will click here. Now here I have to put the domain name. So I'm writing my domain name, and that is, I will click on next. So as you can see, so use this domain to set up the account. Now this is my domain, ambitionsuccess.in, and email sent to ambitionsuccess.in won't be affected until you set up your email with this account. That means if suppose you are already using this domain to receive email for your business, and now you are trying to set up your Google Workspace account, that does not mean you will stop receiving email to your existing email ID which has this domain. So feel free and click on next. We will send your user information about Google Workspace app, new features and tips to help improve productivity. They can opt out at any time, which is good. You will learn new thing about Google Workspace. So click OK. Now here you have to create your first Google Workspace email ID which you will use to log in to your account. Please remember this email ID and password. So I will select contact us and password. It's just an example. You can select as per your choice. Now the password also remember. Okay. Then I need not to explain this. Then agree and continue. Ready to set up your business account and get this working with Gmail? We will walk you through each step. Now continue to set up. And then you will be inside Google admin console. You can see top left corner. Now these cards will provide you various information. So if you have never used Google or Gmail, then this will be helpful for you. But if you have already used Gmail or Google's services, then no need. Just click next. And when you click next, then this is very important. Three settings are remaining which we have to do to complete the overall process of subscription of Google Workspace. I will not show this here. I will first show you how to set up the payment, which is the scope of this video, and at the end we will show you that how you can complete these three. The first one is domain verification. The second one is how to create more than one email ID if you need. And the last one is how to set up Gmail. At this moment, you cannot use Gmail to send email or receive email. You have to verify and then only you will be able to use all those things. So skipping this, and then after showing the payment setup, I will come back here again. So we will go to setup billing, and for that you have to click here, and under here you have billing. Now let's see what is under billing. We have subscription. Subscription is present over here and it is free for 13 days. Now one thing I would like to inform over here is that the domain which I have used was already purchased by me. If you are purchasing domain at the time of setup, then this process would have been little bit different and Google would have charged you around 700 to 800 rupees for Google's domain or any domain you purchase at that time. Don't confuse. Your subscription of Google Workspace is free for 13 days as mentioned and shown over here. That charge is only for domain name. Now set up billing. But now we will go ahead and set up our billing with discount code. Now in this page you will find this add promotion code, and that you have to paste over here. So you have to go back and you have to copy this promotion code and come back and paste here. Don't forget to click on apply and let's check it out. Now once I have clicked on apply, it is showing here 10% of each month for 12 months. So you will get discount of 10% on this amount for 12 months. Now check out. Now here you have to provide your information similar to online purchasing. So I have to provide my address. So quickly I am just filling this. Fill with your actual contact number, because if you need help of Google customer service or IT support, then they ask this information to verify that you were the person. Okay. Now here you have to provide your card detail, which I will provide now. Now remember, here I am using credit card because it is accepted very easily, but if you are using debit card, that sometimes may not be accepted. I have a separate video. The link of using debit card at the time of setup is also provided in the description. Watch that for more information. Now I will click on place order. So it is asking for the security code. I will provide that and then continue. Now it is informing you that when you will click continue, a new browser window will appear where you will verify your info. After you are done, you may see a small charge to your credit card. This is temporary and will be refunded. Cool. As mentioned, it has opened where I have to provide the OTP, and then I will click on submit. Now it is asking that automatically from next month onward, it will automatically charge the fees or the subscription fees. But if it is more than 5,000, then manually I have to pay. Okay. And you are ready. Okay. Your purchase is confirmed for the following services. Now you are just one step behind the amazing world of Google Workspace. What you have to do is verify your email ID, which is your alternate email ID, and your domain. Apart from that, also there is tax related information. If you have GST, that you can update that to avail GST benefit. Now I will show you the first one. The first one is related verification of your email ID, and if I click here, then it will redirect you to the payment section. Now if you click here, you will see this. Now if you click on update, it will show you where you have to verify. So this was your primary contact information and it says invited. Now one invitation email is sent to your this email ID, which is this. Now this 3 email you received at the time of this setup. Now this is the welcome, this is the verification of your contact email ID. Now here you can see accept. What you have to do to enable this, you have to click on accept. Now you can go through this and then click on accept. Now it is done. I will go back and let's refresh and see it is done. So now I will go again to this primary payment account, and then the tax information is there. So what you can do, you can click here and update your tax information. So here is your PAN, your TAN. If you have this, you can provide. Both of them are optional, which I am not showing over here. Now the last verification. You remember 3 verification are still pending, which are this. As LinkedIn only support 15 minutes video, so I cannot continue here. If you are watching this in LinkedIn, then click on the full video link provided in the description. And if you are watching this in YouTube, then continue. For Facebook, you are also requested to click links in the description. So let's start. I'm starting with showing you how you will log into your control panel or admin console directly. There are other options. For example, if you are already logged in and you can see all these things, then you will find one option called admin when you are already inside your Google Workspace account. But right now you are not inside Google Workspace account. So to do that, you type admin.google.com. If you are an administrator, then you will probably use this most often. Now put the email ID and password of your Google Workspace account, which is now the password, and then you will be redirected to the admin console, as you can see. So the first thing which we have to set up is domain. You can see it is actually saying to verify your domain, remember. So to do that, what we will do, we will click here. Before that, you should keep handy the ID and password of that website from where you have purchased your domain. I have purchased this domain from Google's domain, so I have the ID and password beside me. So what I will do, I will click on verify domain, and I am again in the same screen which I left few minutes back. So I will quickly do that. Now this is the second page I have come. Now it is asking to sign in to verify that you are the owner. Sign in to verify. So I will sign in using the same email ID and password excuse me, which I used to purchase the domain. Google has understood that I have purchased that domain from my another free Gmail ID. So I am inserting the same here. So it is asking for confirmation. So you can see all these things. I'm just clicking here, add. All set. Is now you are the owner of this. So go to Google Workspace. As you can see, the verification is done. If instead of that, if you have purchased from GoDaddy or any other domain provider, if you know the ID and password of that account, Google will do the needful. You just have to insert the ID and password. Now, both of the things out of those three things are done. This one is if you need more than one email ID. I recommend you create another email ID which will be used for creation of website and any other thing. If you don't know to do all those things, then you can provide that email ID to any web developer or any other employee in your organization who has little bit of knowledge, or maybe my student in my YouTube channel and have seen me creating website using Google Workspace and its various tools and services. For example, this one, then you can give that ID and password which has no admin right, and that person can create that. And so once it is created, then you can transfer the ownership of that website to your own email ID and then can delete that. You can do that within 13 days, the trial period, without no extra cost. But if you are not interested, then you can simply skip this and let's see whether I can use Gmail or not. So finally, we are inside our Google Workspace email ID. So we are done. Let's go to our control panel once again and check if we still have left anything or not. So we can see we are pretty much done everything, and you can just play around with this. And also what you can do, you can go to my YouTube channel the way I am showing right now. So once you are inside YouTube, in the search type ambition success and click enter, and this is my channel. Go there and then go to playlist or Google Workspace for beginner and check out all the videos related to Google Workspace. What I strongly recommend is part 3, which is how to design website in Google website or Google's Workspace. Also, if you want my videos in Hindi, then also you can go to my Hindi channel, which is Ways to Online, and check all my videos related to Google Workspace in Hindi. Please note that in this channel you will find more videos than the earlier channel. All the links are provided in the description box, so go and refer the description box for more information. And I hope you have understood all the steps thoroughly and will be able to subscribe Google Workspace smoothly. But if you face any challenge at the time of subscription or even after subscription, then don't hesitate to contact us for our free support. To know how we support, click on the first video on the screen, and to automate your work, watch the second video on the screen, which is on automation. We have started recently. Thanks for your time and watching us. Please do consider subscribing our channel if you would like our video, and share it with your friends and family. See you in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.